is Kim Vogel with the Basement Bunch Stampers, and I'm here for another terrific Tuesday video. Today I'm going to share with you a card that I created using some of the new products that's going to be available beginning February 15th as part of our annual Saleabration promotion. The stamp set and coordinating designer series paper that I'm going to be sharing with you is called our Painted Season bundle. And you can get this awesome stamp set. These images look so realistic. They're so beautiful and gorgeous. You can see here on my card that I used this one on it. And there's coordinating designer series paper that goes with it. And I'm going to show you a sneak peek of that as well. This is the paper that I used on my card for today. And then you also have these additional pieces of paper. And then on the back side, you also have all of these beautiful designs, followed by this design as well. So the awesome thing is that this pretty flower one here goes with the other flower that's on that stamp set as well. Let me bring it back in. You can see that coordination right there. Now this stamp set and paper can be yours for free with a $100 purchase. So visit my website at kimsbasementbunch.com on February 15th, put in your $100 order, and you can pick that awesome stamp set and coordinating paper as your free item. This card that I'm going to share with you today was a card that I created for an event that I went to this past weekend. It was my swap card, and I'm proud and honored to say that my swap card was voted as the best swap card there. Everyone liked it, and I think it's the colors that made them vote for it because it's very bright and cheerful. And so I'm going to share with you how I made this card and give you the dimensions for all the different cut pieces. So I started off with a piece of our lemon lime twist cardstock. This is cut at 5.5 by 8.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4, and that is going to be the base for our card today. I then have a piece of our pool party cardstock. This is cut 5 1/4 by 4. And then I have a piece of our Whisper White cardstock that is cut 5 by 3 3/4. And this Whisper White cardstock I ran through the Big Shot with the new embossing folder that's also available during second release Saleabration. And this coordinates perfectly with all of these images as well. And again, $50 order, you can have this. So if you put in a $150 order, you can receive the stamp set, the paper, this embossing folder, plus you'll be able to receive the host rewards, which is an additional $15 for free. So again, visit my website at kimsbasementbunch.com and click on the Shop Now button to be able to place your order and get these awesome free products. So we're going to go ahead and adhere these two together, and again, look at the design in that. Isn't that gorgeous? You can really see that pattern in there. If you have not found me on Facebook yet, search for Kim Vogel's Basement Bunch Stampers. I do Facebook Lives every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I would love to have you watch me on my live videos. I do giveaways for sharing my video, and I also do virtual parties, and all my announcements get posted in that group. So I encourage you to search for me, like my page, and ask to join my group. I have both a page and a group, and I would love to get you into both of them. Next, I have a piece of our designer series paper that is cut 5 by 2, and I'm just going to simply adhere this to the far left side of my cardstock, like so. Actually, I should have cut that at 4 3/4 by 2, but we're just going to go ahead and go with it for the purposes of my video today. And then I have 2 pieces of cardstock, and these are cut, the pool party is cut 2 3/4 by 3 3/4, and then the Whisper White is cut 2.5 by 3.5, and we're going to do some stamping on this Whisper White piece before we do anything else. So I'm bringing in my pool party ink, and this is that awesome stamp that I told you just does an awesome job when you stamp it. I'm going to stamp this near the top of my piece of cardstock. Look at how gorgeous and simple that looks. Then I'm going to be using one of the leaves also from the stamp set. I'm using the little leaf right here. And I'm going to bring out my lemon lime twist. And I'm going to add a couple of leaves to this stamped image. Like that. And then one here on the bottom as well. And then using another Saleabration item from Second Release, this is called the All Adorned Stamp Set. I'm using this little sentiment right here that says, "You are pretty much the best ever." I love that sentiment. And I used our Call Me Clover ink because the Call Me Clover color is inside of this paper right here. So again, the awesome thing with all of our Stampin' Up! Designer Series paper is if you look at the back of the paper, it will tell you all of the colors that are associated with that paper, so you know what colors of ink that you should use to make the coordination that much easier. Okay, so from there I'm going to go ahead and adhere these two together. Remember, these are only 1/4 inch different in size. One is 3 3/4 by 2 3/4, and then the white is 2 1/2 by 3 1/2. And then I am going to be using our polka dot ribbon from our annual catalog. And all I'm going to be doing is putting a little bit of ribbon behind that. I'm going to show you a cheating way in which I do my ribbon. So I cut a piece just wide enough to go across there, and bringing in some glue dots, I am going to put a glue dot on the end of each of this ribbon here. And I'm going to put this around here and tuck it on there. And then I'm going to cut another little piece of this ribbon. And all I do is I kind of go underneath of this, and I'm just going to tie it on. So it makes it look like I've gone all the way around this little piece of cardstock, but I really haven't. And it makes it a lot easier. Pull it straight across, and you're going to get a really nice little looking bow there. From there, I adhered this with Stampin' Dimensionals. So I'm going to put a dimensional in the 4 corners of this. And I'm going to adhere this to my card. So let me get all those little corners off here. And look at how beautiful this card is. I also topped it with a rhinestone in the middle of that flower. Now I don't have my rhinestones handy, or else I would do that today. But isn't that card gorgeous and bright and beautiful? So again, I encourage you to go to kimsbasementbunch.com and place your qualifying order to receive the paper and stamp set for free. It all begins on February 15th, so I'm giving you a sneak peek today, but that is only a few days away, and all of these products will only be available through March 31st, so don't delay, order them right away. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to email me at kim@kimsbasementbunch.com. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you over in my Facebook group so that you can catch me on my live videos every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great week.